We always hear the gun grabbers say more gun restrictions will reduce crime. We remind them that the exact opposite is true. Truth is, when more good people are prevented from defending themselves due to the restrictive and unconstitutional gun laws, it puts them in a vulnerable position. Not only are good people put in a vulnerable position because they can't defend themselves and their families, but criminals are also given the upper hand. Bad guys who want to do harm are emboldened by the fact that their potential victims can no longer defend themselves. This is why gun-free zones are the most popular spot for violent attacks. Now, we now have proof coming out of Ohio that the gun grabbers have been lying all along. In a new study by the Center for Justice Research, it was determined that in the year following Ohio's constitutional carry going into effect, crime involving firearms dropped by as much as 22%. How could that be? The anti-gunners are always telling us that we need more gun laws to reduce violent crime. Well, the study was focused on crimes that involve firearms and was conducted from June 21 to June 23, 2023, that is. This included the year before and the year after the law went into effect. So as it turns out, Cleveland, Akron, Columbus, Parma, Canton, and Toledo became much safer when residents were not restricted from protecting themselves in public with guns. The study corresponds with the Kleck-Gertz Armed Resistance to Crime study that showed us there are up to 2.5 million defensive gun uses per year in America. It also reminds us that just because there are guns in the hands of good people and crime is stopped as a result, it doesn't mean that the bad guys are getting killed. Because of the extensive work John Lott and others have done in this area, we now know that in approximately 95% of defensive gun uses, a trigger is never even pulled. Just the mere presence of a gun is enough to stop the bad guy. Now, the increase in public safety because of guns in the hands of good people was so significant in Ohio that the Attorney General for the state made a public announcement of the great news on X. Ohio Attorney General Dave Yost said 6 of Ohio's 8 largest cities saw less gun crime after the state's constitutional carry law took effect, according to a study published today by the Center for Justice Research, a partnership between the Office of AG Yost and the Bowling Green State University, end quote. So despite this study and many others like it, groups like Moms Demand Action, Every Town for Gun Safety, and the Giffords Group continue to spread anti-gun propaganda in support of more gun restrictions. Now, it would seem they're much more interested in gun control for political purposes than actually saving lives. Thanks for watching this clip. There's more where that came from, and we appreciate every like, every follow, and every share. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll bring you more.